Hey, what's going on, everybody? Let's talk about some Impact Wrestling. Impact Wrestling has been such a great show ever since they went live. I don't know what it is about live shows, but there's something about them that just makes them that more interesting. And last night's episode was no exception. I tuned in, and I have to say, I was pleasantly pleased with the whole show. Let's talk about some of the things that went down. Austin Aries, he defended the title in the opening match in an Ultimate X triple threat match against Zema Ion and Chris Sabin. It was a wild way to start Impact Wrestling. It was a really good match, in my opinion. And of course, Austin Aries, he picked up the win. And the nice thing about this match was the ending. Austin Aries wins the match, and then out comes Hulk Hogan. Of course, we all know Austin Aries, he loves talking about how good he is. And of course, he has every right to because he is that damn good. So Hogan comes out, and he pretty much says, Austin Aries, I love what you do in the ring. I think you're the best out there at what you do. And if you want to be in the main event, I have no problem with it. But there's one small catch. In order for you to be in the main event at Ultimate X, in order for you to go up against the TNA World Champion, you have to give up your X Division title. Of course, Austin Aries was stunned a little bit. Of course, he was stunned because of the nice things Hogan said about him. And then, of course, him saying that he has to give up his X Division title. Of course, Hogan's given him a week to think about it. So on next Thursday's edition of Impact, we'll find out what Austin Aries has decided. And, him giving up the X Division title, I don't think that's really that much of a big deal. Austin Aries even said it himself in his promo last night that he's went through everyone that got in his way. He's basically done everything he can in the X Division. So the next step for him is to go to the main event level. So I think this is a good thing coming from TNA, and I hope that Austin Aries decides that he wants to give up that title so he can go to the main event because he is a damn good worker and he deserves to go up against nothing but the best. Next, let's talk about the Bound for Glory series. That's right, they're bringing it back once again, and last night they had an 11-man gauntlet over the top rope match. Basically, all 11 participants got inside that squared circle, gauntlet style, and they had themselves a good old-fashioned over-the-top rope battle royal. Of course, the last participant in the match last night was James Storm, and he ended up winning that match, and he got 20 points to start off the series. So he's got a nice little lead. So I gotta say, I thought that was pretty cool. I'm kind of new to this Bound for Glory series. I haven't been following TNA for that long. So it's nice to see that they've got something like this to keep the interest. I watched last year's Bound for Glory series a little bit, and it is a cool concept. I do like it. So I got to say hats off to James Storm for doing what he did last night and getting those 20 points. All right, let's talk about the ending of Impact. Sting comes out basically to address the Impact audience, and he was talking about how much of an honor it was to be the first inductee into the TNA Hall of Fame. Of course, out of nowhere, 3 individuals come into the ring and they jump Sting. 3 masked individuals, all wearing the exact same outfit. I was trying to wrap my head around this, trying to decipher who these 3 individuals could be, because I really had no clue when I first watched it. But after thinking about it, I started thinking about how interesting it could be if it was Jeff Jarrett. Now, I know Jeff Jarrett and Sting have had a feud in the past, but of course I also know, how much pro wrestling loves to rehash old storylines, old angles, old feuds. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was Jeff Jarrett. So think about this, if you will. We all know Sting is the first inductee, and I think that it would be interesting if Jeff Jarrett inserted himself into this feud, this storyline, if you will, to show some jealousy towards Sting for him being the first inductee and not Jeff Jarrett. Think about that, if you will. Let that simmer a bit. That could work. I think it could make for some interesting matches. They have had some good matches in the past. So that's one theory I have. But anyways, that's pretty much it. I enjoyed the hell out of the show last night, and of course you know who I am. Leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments below about the show, and peace out, everybody.